NFL schedule release is the worst thing ever, and I hate it now. They've completely ruined it, and it's just a load of crap. I don't like it.
No, what don't you like? That people are fitting the puzzle together and breaking it as the week goes on, or do you hate the actual schedule release shows?
The people puzzling it together have 0% blame, because that's exactly what people should be doing. You get a little morsel, then you're going to try to put all the pieces together. It shouldn't be released like this. It's so stupid. The fact that we got one game released on Monday, then 2 games on Tuesday, and then there's a whole thing about the release coming tonight. It's so annoying. Just what they should do, and they'll never do it, is just release it randomly. Have like a sign up, like an Amber Alert, and sometime in the middle of May, you just get a notification on your phone being like, here's the schedule, it's ready to go.
Oh, wow. Who wins tonight, do you believe? Is it the Chargers? They normally get they get this right. I think
sometimes they get too cute.
That's true. A couple of years ago.
You think it's stupid. The Chargers were the ones who invented this, and then everyone followed suit. And the whole thing is stupid. I don't like it. I don't like it anymore.
Did you like the way the Titans handled it last year or the year before? That was pretty good.
Sure. There's usually how it goes is there's 2 or 3 well done, funny videos, and then everyone else is trying to copy it, and it's just lame. Just give me the schedule in my phone at a random point. Let me read it, and then I'm done with it, because that's really what it is. I think we all like the schedule being released, because we want to see how the pieces come together, and, this is a tough part of the schedule. We got to win these games, mapping out how everything's going to go, even knowing that once the games start, none of it matters, because you got to still win the football games. But, this entire schedule week is so stupid. In the NFL, I know they own everything, and I love the NFL, and it's my favorite sport, but making a week out of this is so stupid. I'm sick of it.
All right, you want to play the game, though?
Yeah, of course I want to play the game.
All right, get the music going. All right, so this is what we think the schedule is. So you got to give us the win-loss here, okay? And don't count in your head. Just give it to us. The win-loss game. Home opener, Minnesota Vikings, Monday Night Football in Chicago.
Win.
Are you keeping track of this, Waddle?
Yeah.
Week 2 at Detroit.
Loss.
Week 3, home against the Cowboys.
Win.
Week 4 in Vegas against the Raiders.
Win.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, now we're chugging. Week 5 is the bye. Week 6 is the rematch at the Commanders on Monday Night Football.
Wait, week 5, as long as no one gets fired under mysterious circumstances, it's a win.
All right, good. I like that. And at 3-1, no one should be. Week 6 at the Commanders.
I have to say win, although that game scares me because that's Monday Night Football, right?
Yes.
We think, yes.
Oh, man. Why? They just want to torture. I mean, how many times are they going to play the Hail Mary clip?
Oh, yeah, all week long.
Yeah. 4 during the game.
Yeah. Okay. Win.
So, win. Week 7, home against the Saints.
Win.
All right.
So we're now 5-1.
No.
We're 5-1.
Don't tell him because now he's going to adjust. And this is.
No, I'm not adjusting. I'm going to give you everything. Yeah.
Week 8 at Baltimore.
That's a loss.
Week 9 at Cincinnati.
That's a loss.
Week 10 at home against the Giants.
That's a win.
Week 11 in Minnesota against the Vikes.
That's a win.
Ooh.
By the way, Silvy will be there with his entire family.
I've already booked the trip.
He booked a trip in the middle of November in Minneapolis.
Love that.
Beautiful
time.
I want to see the building, yeah. All right, week 12, home against the Steelers.
Win.
Is that an Aaron Rodgers game? Also, side
I
prediction.
don't know. That makes me nervous. Yeah, that makes me nervous. That might be an Aaron Rodgers game.
Week 13 at Philly, Black Friday.
That's a loss. That's a loss.
Okay. Week 14 at Green Bay.
That's probably a loss.
Week 15, home against the Browns.
That's a win.
Week 16, it looks like 2 games against the Packers in a 3-week span. Home against the Packers.
That's a win.
Wow. At San Francisco, week 17.
That's a loss.
And week 18, home against Detroit.
That's a win.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 6 for your Chicago Bears.
Oh no! Oh no!
11 and 6.
Oh no! I want to be on the record that's too much.
Well, you did. These were your words.
That's how you figured it out.
Picked the season.
It's like you doing the bracket for the NCAA tournament. It's how you got Florida as the champion.
I know, but it's too much right now. We're staying at a 6 out of 10 of excitement. That was my first crack at it.
We knew you would cave.
Yeah, I know. Of course.
Okay,
and
so
I'll be honest. I was lying about the Packers game at Lambeau. We're going to win that game.
Okay, so you got them at 12 and 5. We would have asked you this question without making you go through the silliness of what we just made you go through, what would you just say? What do you believe their season record's going to be?
I think 10-7 feels right.
Okay. Wow.
I think the thing about it, the division's hard again, and
the away games are a meat grinder.
Playing the Eagles and the Ravens away, and the Niners, who I think will have a bounce back
and
year.
And
the Bengals. So there are some tough games on that schedule, and you just never know. I think the Giants are actually going to be a good team this year. So you never know what you're expecting. Like, oh yeah, the Giants stunk last year. The Saints stunk. The Saints will probably stink again. But you just never know. So I'll say 10 wins would be. I think that would be a great first year for Ben Johnson.
All right. Then we got the schedule out of the way. Your hate for it, but your love for the Bears remains strong.
You seemed very happy. Yeah. You seemed very joyful. It didn't seem like you hated it.
No, I hate the schedule week. I love seeing the schedule. The actual Bears schedule I will look at tonight. I will pore over. I will try to map out in my head. I'm talking about the release of it is completely ridiculous, and I just want the schedule. It happens too much now where there's just this pomp and circumstance over something. Just hand me the piece of paper and let me look at it.
Not sure I've ever heard him so energized wound up as this.
Speaking of that,
you guys have seen it. It's basically everyone's being like Carmen Sandiego on the internet this week with this game is this week. It's like, just give me the schedule.
Yeah. Did you go from 6 to midnight last night in the 9th inning and watching the Cubs?
I texted you right away. That was very well. It was probably more about the Marlins than it was about the Cubs because that as soon as the error started the inning, I was like, oh, this is why the Marlins are one of the worst teams in the league. But I don't know about you, Sylvie. When Justin Turner came up, I was like, just get a sac fly. Let's go to extra innings. Please just put something in the air. And then I think it was first pitch. It was like, oh, that was awesome. So yeah, that was great. Those are the teams you got to beat. And to lose one, or even if they had lost last night and could lose tonight, if you lose 2 to the Marlins, you're not in the right direction. So it was good. You got to sweep these teams.
Were you on the DFA Justin Turner bandwagon if he didn't come through there?
I wasn't all the way on there, but I was like, hey, can we get at least something right now from him? So I think he's even for that. Well, it was a Sunday game a couple of weeks ago where he dropped the ball at first. Was that? Is my memory correct?
He did drop a ball at first. I don't know when it was, but you are correct.
So yeah, we're gonna call that even. He's even on that one.
Okay, all right.
Can I access your gambling expertise?
Yeah, it's not. There's been no expertise recently. I have to say.
I trust you.
Everything at Florida money gone. The buzzer beater money gone.
It can't be gone.
There's 17 straight. Oh, come on! All of that's gone.
It's gone.
Well, let's rebuild tonight. The Celtics are 4.5-point favorites at home tonight with the Knicks in town.
I think they actually win this game. I do, because I do think. Don't you think there's something? I don't think they're going to win this series, but don't you think there's something about the rallying of after an injury, and then also on the Knicks side, they just are up 3-1. The NBA playoffs to me, and obviously injuries are take what I'm about to say out of question. So you have to figure out how it works in with Jason Tatum being out. Steph series, that one's kind of over. But for me, the NBA playoffs is what team needs the win more? And that's how I kind of judge it. Because the urgency in the NBA playoffs is not the same for every single game. You see it, when a team let's say, loses the first 2 games of the series, game 3, you got to take the team that's down 0-2 because the urgency is just going to be different. So I think you're going to get the urgency from the Celtics and maybe not from the Knicks.
Okay, I'll give you 2 thoughts here. One, Thibodeau's like a boa constrictor. He doesn't let you catch your breath. So he's not going to let this Celtics team come back. And by the way, without Jason Tatum, what's their offense? What do they do?
Well, here's the bet that I made tonight because I don't really like the game. I bet Peyton Pritchard to score 15 points, 18 points, and 20 points. I think he's got to. I think there's a chance that he's going to be the one. Someone's going to have to step up, and it feels like he might be the guy to step up. And he has that ability to, get hot from 3, and it's you look up and you're like, oh, man, Peyton Pritchard has 20 points.
And he's going to take 25 shots. He'll take 25 shots in that.
Right. So I think that there's going to be they have some guys. I mean, look, they're defending champs. They have a lot of good players. So, yeah, one of those guys is going to have to step up.
All right.
Does Golden State get a win?
No. That one's over.
It's over.
Have you watched that series? You guys don't watch ball.
No,
I've watched it all.
How have we been labeled this way?
I don't know. I've
done this to you. I'm sorry. I apologize. You guys do watch ball. The Golden State's out of options. Jimmy Butler was game 3. He had a great game, but you could see it. The Wolves decided, all right, we're just going to pack the paint. Jimmy Butler's not going to be able to get his shots. He's got to pass the ball to Gary Payton, the second, and some other guys out there, and they can't hit threes. So I don't think they have enough offense. They don't have enough floor spacing. It all looks bad, and I think the Wolves are kind of in that ascending teams where maybe it was last year they wouldn't have the urgency, but this year they know they got to kill a team when they have the chance, especially because Steph could come back for the next game.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Jimmy only took 9 shots, and it wasn't because they just took him out of the game. I don't know what it was, but
he was sick. He was sick before the game.
That explains it. That would explain it more because he was not assertive. But
you knew that he was sick. You knew that he was sick because you watched ball.
Yeah, no, I didn't know he was sick, but I watched the game. I watched the game.
By the way, did I see this right? After you just said you have to reassess with all the stuff that you're getting with the kidney stones, that you're going to install now a soft serve ice cream at the Barstool headquarters?
Yeah, I reassessed.
Yeah.
And you said more ice cream.
I just have a nurse on staff.
I'm sick. I said that I am sick. I've reassessed, and I am sick of living my life without constant access to soft serve ice cream. So I created a task force. They're the cream team. 2 of the dumbest guys I got, and I told them, I was like, listen, your job for the next week is to learn everything you can learn about ice cream machines, how they work, how they operate, how you're going to clean it, everything, and then you're going to report.
Come on, that was made. That was made.
No. I lost my voice. Talk, filibuster.
Stop.
Let me drink some
Come
water.
on, this is you actually just pulling a prank. Are you okay? Do we need to send?
I swear to God, I don't know what happened right there.
Yeah, it's because you cover your mouth every night while you sleep.
I stopped doing that, by the way. I told you it was going to be 1 week. It was 1 week. I was so sick of it. It was the dumbest thing ever. So, but we try. We try new things. We're scientists. Yeah. So these guys are going to learn everything they can about ice cream machines, and then they're going to tell me what I need to purchase. And I will have soft serve ice cream in the office for the rest of the time.
Now I'm finally going into the office. I'm finally going to get the tour. Now with the ice cream machine.
You want to make some jokes about kidney stone? You're banned. You're banned from the soft serve. You can come to the office. You can't get any ice cream.
That's not right. You can't ban me from the office.
No, it just happened. It's my ice cream machine. I can ban anyone I want.
Yeah, you guys should just have a medical professional on staff to take care of this
department. Yeah.
Okay, so let's slow down here. I made it very clear about this ice cream machine. We are only going to do toppings on Friday. So you want to say there's no health? We're doing health. The toppings are only Fridays. Fridays only.
All right. We got White Sox baseball coming up. You're the best. All the best with the cream team.
Yeah, wow.
All right. Thank you, boys.